last 3 years were 3 years of adventures. Together with you guys, the virtual GOT2GO travel crew, I visited the coast of West Africa, rode from Switzerland to North Cape, traveled one of the most remote deserts on an overland journey through Oman, crossed the United States of America and explored the whole East Coast, and visited many places in Europe. But as we all know, each journey has to come to an end at one point.
Hello everyone, welcome to this very special video. It's very special because I've never done a video like this. Means I've never done a video where I'm only talking. But I wanted to make this video because I just wanted to update you guys a little bit. Today I have some good and some bad news for you guys, and I think I'm not starting with any of them yet, but first I want to look back on what this channel was the last, I think 2 or 3 years. Basically, I had this channel already. I signed up on YouTube in 2016, but I only started to post here on the channel during COVID in 2020, and 2020 was the year where, of course, COVID hit, and where I and my travel partner, we couldn't finish our trip around Africa. So I was sitting at home and thinking, why should I not share these videos that I already made actually for Instagram with you, with the YouTube community? And that's basically how the GOT2GO channel was really born in 2020. And some people of you might still remember that time when I had like these shaky videos that were all basically in a vertical format, because I was filming for Instagram back then and for Instagram stories and not for YouTube. And the quality was not so good, but it's still some of my favorite videos actually. So if you came to the channel later, I can highly recommend to go back to those. That's the West Africa trip, and I think you guys gonna love those.
Why am I sure you would love those videos, even though they are the worst ones here on the channel from a quality point of view? Because I got stuck in the desert. My travel partner burned his clutch in the middle of Mauritania. We made excursions to the most beautiful waterfalls you can imagine, ended up with tires that were the wrong sizes for our motorcycles, and we met Captain Mustafa and had a boat ride with him. Why was this so special? Those who know, know.
Since I started to post these videos in 2020, which is now 2.5-3 years ago nearly, I more or less published a video here on the channel every single week. I think the only time I took some time off was actually in summer when I was on my next journey in Iceland, and that was really the first time I think where I took several weeks off, and besides of that I made a video every week for you guys. And I think we traveled to quite some cool places. We started with West Africa, then I crossed the United States of America, had this USA cross-country trip. I showed you many places here in Europe, when I went to the Pyrenees and to Spain. And now we're again traveling in the US. Then I was traveling a month in Oman and took you there, which was as well a fantastic journey. So I think we have already seen quite some places together, and I'm very happy that all of you guys are part of the GOT2GO travel crew.
Yes, if you have followed this channel, you have visited quite some awesome places with me and went on many adventures. Did you, for example, join my ride to the biggest and one of the most remote sand deserts in Oman? Or the one to North Cape, where I posed in my red dress in heavy winds, made a reindeer run, and drew my travel partner a lovely license plate because he lost his? Or did you join the USA cross-country and East Coast ride that I traveled mainly solo because my travel partner injured his foot? Maybe you as well indulged in some awesome little trips in Europe like Lake Como, the holy trinity of mountain passes in Switzerland, or some of the best off-road riding in the Alps? Yes, we have really seen quite some spectacular places. And the decision I had to take regarding this channel was a very difficult one.
This will be, unfortunately, one of the last videos for a while. And yeah, it's very hard for me to tell you that, but the reality, unfortunately, is not always as rosy as it looks. I think you guys are sometimes thinking, or I know that many followers are thinking, all these YouTubers, they have an easy life, they can get sponsorships, they get paid money for it. I know as well that people complain about us putting advertisement in front of our videos, but basically we're not making much money anyways, and really the effort that goes into making these videos versus what the ads on the channel bring, it's basically a joke, because it's really a lot of work. And I think every one of you who has ever edited a video and published a video knows how much work and how much as well heart goes into every single video that you can see here on the channel. And I think you can see that as well in my development of the videos that I did. I started off with these really shitty quality videos from West Africa, where I basically, I had no skills. I started to edit and I improved my editing skills. And yeah, that was really a journey. But that videos at that time, I think they were between 8 and maybe 10 minutes or something like that. And now, meanwhile, most of the videos that you'll see here on the channel are at least 15 to sometimes even 30 minutes. So sometimes 25, I think 20 minutes is a good time at the moment for the videos that I'm publishing. So it's a huge difference to publish an 8-minute video and a 20-minute video each week. And of course, you learn and you get better, and the quality of your videos as well gets better. And I love to see the development here on the channel too, because I'm actually very, very proud of it. But the reality, unfortunately, is that you're getting better, the videos get longer, but in the end, unfortunately, it takes as well more and more time of your day and of your week, because the better you get and the longer the videos get, of course, the more effort it is and the more you put into them. So I started from basically editing a video that took maybe a day to edit, to now where it takes basically, I think, around 3 days to edit one of those videos. And if you look at 1 week only has 7 days. So 3 days is a very long time, or a lot of time of this 1 week that each of us has. And yeah, so I had to take a very difficult decision. Don't get me wrong, guys, I love this channel and I will never close it down. And I as well will always, I think at least for now, as long as I can think, continue publishing here. But of course it is a big problem. How do you make money? How do you work? What projects do you take? And with spending so much time in editing these videos, it of course is very difficult for me to take time for other things. And I already last year decided that I came to a point in my life now where I want to as well have a bit more time for some other things. And that's why I decided to, this year, 2023, I will take the first month of the year off from making videos, because I have some other very important projects, and actually a project that's very close to my heart that I can't talk about so much yet. But yeah, there are other projects that I wanted to do since a long while, and now the time has come, and that's why I will take a pause from this channel. And that, guys, basically is the bad news. I will not be publishing videos for at least, I think, the next 2 months, maybe 3 months. I will give you an update in between. Maybe I might even publish one video in between because I feel like it and I still have so much material. But the plan is to take this little longer break to finally concentrate on some other project I always wanted to do. And the good news is, though, it's not completely over. I promise you guys, I will be back, and I will be back in time. It's only 2 or 3 months. It's the beginning of this year, but basically when motorcycle season starts, I will be back. I think a few things as well might change here on the channel. I still have to figure those out, but I think it will stay interesting, and I will take you to many, many nice, exciting destinations in the future. And I as well still have all this material, because now we just finished the trip to the United States, and I, for example, still have the whole Iceland trip that I have not edited yet, and that has to be still edited. I still want to show you that, of course. So there is still a lot of things that I have not even published yet that are ready to be published, and there are so many new things coming up too. So I'm actually very excited.
This is not a goodbye, but a see you soon. And to give you a little preview of what will be coming up here on the channel, I put together some impressions from my Iceland trip. That will be the next here on the channel as soon as I am back. Adventurous water crossings, a volcanic eruption, outer-worldly landscapes, amazing off-roading, and one of the best motorcycle destinations in the world. Join the spectacular journey to Iceland as soon as I'm back here on the channel.
For me, that feels like the right decision, and so for me it feels as well like the right decision to rather take these 2 or 3 months off and do a different project, and then come back here to the channel and start over and travel with you guys again like we used to, just me and you, and maybe, as you see here, my travel partner. I cannot make any promises yet when I will be back, but I will keep you updated and I will let you know. And meanwhile, I hope you're having the best time. I hope you maybe as well rewatch some of the videos that I have already published. And I wish you guys all the best. And I hope that in 2 or 3 months, all of you will still be a part of the GOT2GO travel crew. So this is not a goodbye. This is a see you soon, and hopefully see you soon here on the channel when it's time again to GOT2GO. Bye for now.
Meanwhile, let me know in the comments, what was your favorite episode and trip here on the channel so far? What would you like to see more of? The future is adventure. Join it soon on GOT2GO.